Chasing Down Wolves is an old-fashioned concept album telling a tale. I think each listener will hear a different story, but in essence we follow a Saxon blacksmith unwittingly pulled into a conflict with Viking raiders, eventually ending up in the Battle of Maldon. I can't relate to that, I hear you cry. You might be surprised. Each track is a song in its own right, covering all sorts of topics: love, family, politics, PTSD, immigration, poverty, people caught up between two different sides of a conflict, nerves before a big event, the joy of music and song, the exuberance of homecoming, and the nostalgia of looking back across your life. This album is about things that I've seen and experienced, stories people have told me, people I know and care about. It's about life. If I had to, I'd describe the sound as Celtic folk. I've chosen not to use any guitars this time, forcing me to get creative and approach everything differently. I'm using a cittern, which is a 10-string folk instrument, violin, viola and a fretless bass, and the resulting sound is full, clear and vibrant. It's noticeably different, but still definitely me. I'm joined by the beautiful vocals of Eleanor from Eleanor and the Lost, and the magnificent Turl Bryant on percussion. But it's not just about the musicians. You can be a part of it too. There's no record label. There's no accountants and managers, design teams, market researchers, creative directors. No one's paying for radio plays. There's no team of songwriters. Did you know there's an average of 9 songwriters involved in a top 40 song? I've much appreciated help with photography from my good friend Nick Siatinas, but I try and do everything else myself. I write, record, mix and master the music. I build the website, I design the artwork, I order and pay for the CDs and shirts and whatnot in advance. I collate all the orders and talk to everyone who buys stuff. I lovingly make up the parcels by hand and label them, and I spend hours in the post office. I couldn't be doing it without you. The only way it works is because wonderful people like yourselves join me. It isn't just my album. These days, album sales are being eclipsed by streaming, and most people will only go and see stadium bands, so it's down to you and me to take a stand. Independent music will not last unless we musicians risk making the music, and it will not last if we listeners don't support the artists. I'm in both camps, so I'm risking double. The pre-orders cover the physical cost of the goods, but it also goes towards the mortgage, food, clothes and books, and everything that's required to keep our small herd of children in the manner to which they're accustomed. Don't worry, we haven't adopted any more yet this year. We're still at 4. As always, 10% of the money made from these pre-orders will be going towards the Ashmount Special School. I'm very proud of how much we've been able to give them over the last few years. We're really making a difference. Anyway, that's enough from me. Over to you.
Stop there.